started, well, I guess it's afternoon. So the boys got here, so the electrician got here 8 o'clock this morning and got started. So we're just going to show you their progress while they are off having lunch. And see what Brent's up to. Haven't got the stairs installed yet.
I'm stepping out here, Dad.
There was supposed to be stairs, but we didn't have the right size ringer or stringer for the stairs, so we have the ramp, or a ramp. Hey Kelly, how's it going?
Not bad, not bad. Break time for me.
Break time for you too. Okay.
Man's in the hole.
Man's in the hole. Okay. So you can see there's wires everywhere, and we got lines of wires. Brent's downstairs in the hole working on the radon pipe. Yeah, so not a lot of, doesn't look like a lot, but it is progress. I got all the boxes in, it looks like, and wires run to them. That's for the stove, or our kitchen area. And so yeah, I'm gonna come in a little bit later today, and I'm gonna do some spray foam on the insulation, like around the windows and stuff. Can't really stuff insulation in here. It just doesn't work. I tried. Hurt my fingers. We might be able to do, I did a little bit in the door here. I think we might be able to get that squished in there. So lots going on. Cement pad I finished yesterday. Might have to do some touch up on the grout a little bit. We're gonna get the stove placed and see what's going on with that. Hello, Brent. Oh, Brent's busy, so I'm gonna go and I'll check back in later. He's working on the radon down there, so we'll have to see how's it going.
Hello. Just a little update from the crawl space. As you can see, not too big. I've got I think 32-inch clearance from the I-joists down to the rock, and I will be putting poly over top of this for radon abatement, or whatever you want to call it. So got some on that side already. I just have not sealed all of the edges. But what I'm doing right now is installing this radon piping, and it's going to be going through the other side as well, just straight up here, going up through the floor and all the way to the roof. I just have a few more parts here that I have to put together, and it's not really a difficult job, but according to code in British Columbia, it's a mandatory thing. This is going to be a passive system, which means there's no fan on it. I have a meter that I'll be hooking up to it once it's all complete, and that will give me readings on what the radon is coming out of the ground here. And I have left a section up near the roof, and I've also got a outlet going up there. So if I need to put in an active system, I can throw a fan in the line, and everything will be taken care of that way. So it's just time consuming. It's not a difficult job, but it's got to be done. One thing I forgot to mention while I was down here, just finished off the radon, as you can see over there, for the crawl space. And now I just have to make sure that the poly is sealed all the way around the entire crawl space. Then I also mentioned I've got my hot water tank down here. It fits by about 3/4 of an inch. And then over on this side is the ERV, which is basically the ventilation system for the entire cabin. And that's pretty much all that's going to be down here. It's a bit of a mess right now, but yeah, almost all my work is done for down here. Plumber comes in tomorrow and he'll be taking care of all the water lines and the hot water tank, obviously. The HVAC is another story that's going to be finished off by another company, and they will be back probably next week sometime. And yeah, it's all looking good.
Okay, now inside. This is in the trailer because this has to happen too. We've got ribs going for tonight in the slow cooker. They smell so good. So that's going to be brewing for the rest of the day. And I got a little bit of yogurt done today. And I'm going to clean up some of this mess in here, and then I can go out and do my caulking. Yeah, it's lots to do. I just got to stay on top of keeping things tidy in here. It's a little dirty outside, so the dogs keep dragging dirt in. And I think I'm going to have some lunch too before I go outside. Alrighty then. Okay, Brent's down in the hole. We'll see what's going on there. We got electrical that has happened. All the wires are sticking out where they need to be. So the place is wired. We have a wire for our bathroom lights and plug into the sink. And we have dryer electricity, we have washer electricity. Our plumbing, as we said the other day, was completed. We're going to put together the shower when we come back in the summer. And we just need to get these major things done. And Brent, how's it going down in the hole?
It's very warm down there.
Well, you got the heater going down there.
Yeah, well, the concrete has to warm up so the tape will adhere properly.
Okay.
And for all of the corners, we're putting extra adhesive to make sure that it doesn't pull away. There's a little bit of moisture down there, but not very much.
Okay, it's
So
condensation.
it's very nicely sealed.
Okay, so I guess you took the heads of the brooms downstairs. I just noticed
Yeah.
brooms.
Can't use a broom down there with a full handle.
I'm like,
We've only
where's?
got 32 inches of space to work with.
I said, where's the ends of the brooms? They're MIA. All right, so are we done down there? Or are we
Oh, we're halfway.
halfway? Cool.
And then Dylan from one of the electricians is coming back. He's got a little bit of work to do in the crawl space below the bedroom. So once he's done with that, and if we have a little bit of tape left over, I'll be using that tape. It's a 6-inch vapor barrier tape. It's actually working really well. So we've done one complete side, and like I say, we're putting extra caulking in the corners. It's a PL product. And once he's done over there, and if we have a little bit of tape left over, we'll use that up. If not, I'm going to be using my roofing tape from the RV. That stuff will stick to anything, and yeah, it's really good. So it's also a little more expensive than the one that we're using for the vapor barrier. But yeah, we should be done probably within an hour and a half, I think.
All right, and then I'll send you a camera and you can go down there.
Yeah.
All right, and our wood stove was done up. Brent covered up the tile job because he kept dropping stuff on it.
It wasn't just me. Even people just walking over it might crack it. That's why there's a border of 2x4s,
Yeah.
and it's a safety thing.
Well, walking.
Unless you want to do the taping or do the tiling all over again, well, this is
No.
saving you.
I think walking on it would be fine. It's the corners and the edges that need to be protected so that nobody chips off the edge. Because that was a job. Okay. So for the bathroom, the electrical, we need to like cut out the hole so that it'll sit flush. It's going to kind of sit on the edge of that log. And then our vanity down below, we might have to add some little blocks or something in. And
Rain hold off for the most part.
to hold our vanity mirror.
Hello. This has been a very busy day. We didn't have a lot of numerous jobs to accomplish, but the one that we did accomplish was the main one that I wanted to get done today. The inspector's coming tomorrow. This is for the radon inspection. I finished my piping and everything from the crawl space right through to the roof the other day, and I'm going to show you what happens or what we had to do today. I would advise doing vapor barrier in a crawl space in warmer weather. We're sitting around 10, 11 Celsius right now, which is not ideal. I think it'd be better if it was 15 or 18, maybe 20. That way the tape that we've got around this, as you can see, I've got the poly across the whole crawl space. I've got 6-inch poly tape, and I also had to use some PL compound in a few spots to make sure that it adhered to the crawl space floor, to the concrete footing, that is. As we've got a large section in the center here, and then all the way around the outside. I had a heater running down here for about 4 or 5 hours, and it was nice and toasty warm down here, but the concrete takes a little bit longer to warm up. And as you see, this pipe in the bottom here goes out, and I've got one on the other side as well, and that goes up through the back of the bathroom. That is my radon collection pipe. Right now it is a passive system. That means that I do not have a fan attached to it. I will take readings on it every couple of months. I think you're supposed to do it annually, but for the start, every couple of months, I'm going to take readings on it, see what the radon levels are at. And if the radon levels creep up a little bit, I can cut the pipe and throw a fan in there. I have the capability for that. I've already made accommodations for the possibility. But everything else is pretty much done down here. The pipe, that silver at the back, that's the fresh air intake for the wood stove. One on the side is for the ERV. There's one on the other side of the house as well. And the black is obviously my plumbing. That is the drainage. So, go over to this other side here. Sorry for my straining. Got the ERV all set up. And it's all piped. All of the poly is sealed all the way around, both halves. So that's what my son and I were doing for roughly, I'd say 5 to 6 hours today. It doesn't seem like a big job, but you have to get it just right, and it has to be sealed all the way around the entire perimeter on both halves of the cabin. And also the radon pipe has to be completely sealed as well, so there's no, well, it's a vapor barrier. So there's no moisture or air getting through. So anyways, we are one step closer to occupancy. It's not going to happen anytime soon. This is a long, arduous process, and we are so stressed out. But tomorrow we get to lay tile in the bathroom, which is that section over there, if you can see it. The shower stall basin is installed already. And then, well, there'll be a stackable washer dryer in the back, the shower stall, the toilet, vanity, and a linen closet on the front side. And yeah, we get to lay out the Schluter Dietra tiles tomorrow. We measured them out last night, cut them all to size. So we're going to be good there. Get that mortared down and wait 24 hours. Actually, no, with that, I believe we're allowed to lay tile right away. But we also have the inspection coming tomorrow for a few other things, and I might be tied up with that, which could be a half an hour, could be an hour or two. The inspectors, they know what they're talking about. They're fairly accommodating. If you do something really dumb, they'll call you on it. Well, that's their job, of course. But yeah, I think we're looking good. And we'll be able to move on to the next phase.
Okie dokie, we're here in the bathroom. And The plumbers have basically finished everything that they need to finish.
Dawn is done. Yes.
Okay, well, you had something. Oh, he's just bringing paperwork by.
Yeah, you just got to bring paperwork back in a couple of days.
Okay. So.
He's done all the pressure testing, the line tested, and we're all good to go.
So
Roughing is complete.
I technically could just go ahead and do the floor tile, but then the electrician's going to be in tomorrow, and we don't want to start putting the mat down and then the grout, or not the grout, the mortar, the thin set underneath it, and then have them walk on it when it's not set. And we don't really want anyone walking on that mat before. That's a sock foot thing, I understand. Anyways, I have some more videos to watch. So yeah, so the sink in the bath, or the vanity's gonna go there, and there's the water
We have
lines
the
for
vanity,
that.
medicine cabinet here,
Yeah, and then
and the light is going up there.
yeah, so the electrician's gonna do that. We had to drill a hole, and then we got our toilet, the corner. Hi, Wrigley. Are you in the bedroom? And then we've got all of our washer dryer hookups here. Okay, so plumbing is done, all hooked up, and electrical is mostly done. They're going to complete that this week. The stove is installed but not ready for use yet. A couple more things need to happen there, and we're going to close. Whoops. Just gonna close the door because that's all we're sharing with you this week. Check in with us next week for the next progress report, and give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for notification.